Oh, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. You guys had a great Mother's Day if you're able to spend time with your madre, or shout out to everyone who could spend time with their madre. So, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? What's going on, Mike? What's up, Skillful? DJ Adolfo, what's going on, man? So Bitcoin's coming back down, man. Not a great weekend for Bitcoin. Just kind of moseying its way back down on the hourly time frame. We don't really have any patterns per se on the hourly time frame. What's interesting, if we actually go back to last Friday, we were talking about this fractal right here. All right, you guys, we were talking about this little fractal on the hourly. It actually played out kind of nicely. It was actually almost to perfection, as we would say, from Carl Moon. But yeah, that hourly fractal played out almost to perfection. And now we've kind of just continued to mosey our way back down to the downside, all the way back down to 32,855. Will we have another bloody day? We got the market open coming right now. Decided to go live around 9:30 today, because I assume that's when the action was going to go down. If the S&P, NASDAQ starts coming back down, could see a little bit of a little bit more downside. But guys, these are the times you want to take advantage, man. I'm telling you, man. These are the times you want to take advantage. Could we go lower? Yes. Yes. But make sure you have the stable coins ready, all right? Have them on the sidelines. Get ready, because as we've seen like in the past, guys, when Bitcoin wants to capitulate, it does it very, very fast. And if you guys remember last May, man, we had an absolute destruction to the downside. It was quick. It was only a few days. If you didn't take advantage, you didn't take advantage, right? We go back to, say, March 2020. It was quick, man. It was quick. If you didn't take advantage, you didn't take advantage, right? If you go back to, say, 2018. 2018 was a little bit different. We sort of dumped, and then we kind of stayed there for a little bit. But if you didn't take advantage of this, back down to 3K, we bounced quickly back to 4K and kind of stayed there. So just be ready on the sidelines, man. You never know when Bitcoin could have a major move, all right? And stay positive, man. It's all good. Bitcoin's been through this through its entire life cycle. You're going to have the dips. You're going to have the pumps. You just got to be ready to weather the storm whichever way you go, man. What's up, dude? Could be a good day for traders if they pick the right direction. Facts. Question is, will they pick the right direction? I've seen a lot of people going long. I see, a couple traders that I follow on Twitter. I see Pentoshi, one of the traders that I actually watch as far as macro moves. He's putting in some longs at this position, right around 33K to try to match up this sort of double bottom action right here, back down at the wick from January. He's putting some longs in right there. All right, now I would be very, very careful. I don't want to be super bearish as the price is already going back down, okay? But just be careful right now, because we're in sort of times where, we're seeing Bitcoin just kind of act like we have the hourly RSI oversold. It just keeps going boop, 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 back to the downside like it doesn't care at all. Scoble said, oh, the memories of those glorious days. The glorious days, man. What's up, Elliot? Continue to DCA and stay the course. Exactly. That's the way to go. What's up, Mason? Rover said we are bullish. Bullish capitulation. Oh, God. If Rover says we're bullish, you know what that means, my friend. Just be ready to short. Just be ready to short, man. Just kidding. Rover's probably a great guy, guys. I'm a little bit mean to Rover. By the way, I pinned, before we continue on here and kind of watch the market open, let's actually see what we got going on for some other things. Looks like the DXY is trying to bounce back up this morning. Not great. We have Tether dominance absolutely blasted off. I'll take a look at that in a second too. Let me actually bring up the S&P. S&P, what we want to see the S&P do is hold this support here. If that breaks, same kind of deal, guys. Same kind of deal. Looking a little shady. We're going to go over some longer term charts and the monthly and the weekly, because Bitcoin's hitting some levels that, historically have been pretty close to bottoms. I'm not going to say the bottom's in. I don't, at this point right now, guys, I will say this. You guys know I've been looking at this very, very simple chart, right? Where we have the crab range, we have the let's go range, and we have the RIP range, okay? I've sort of said, like, until we broke out of this, I was crabbish, but we did get a weekly close below our crab range into our rip range, right? So I have to look at this as sort of a bearish market at the moment. I think everyone can kind of look at it as a bearish market. And, I would be surprised if we see some of our summer lows from last year, right? But it's time to take it. Listen, Bitcoin's down a little bit today. You have altcoins, some altcoins down 10%. Like Cardano's down 10%. Algo's down 9%. SHIB's down 9%. DOT's down 9%. Man, you're seeing some big losses from altcoins, man. When altcoins are getting very, I mean, you got Chainlink at $9. It's crazy. You got ADA at 66 cents. Algo at 66 cents. DOT at $12. I mean, you're seeing some levels I didn't think we'd see again, and it's absolutely insane. So just be prepared to take advantage. Doesn't mean we can't go lower. Doesn't mean you might not be holding those bags for a little bit, but it's insane. It's insane that some of the things that we're seeing right now, man. I don't like them wicks. Hey, we might go down to those wicks. What's up, Steven? Good morning, my friend. Good morning, my friend. I'm waiting for my second coffee. Maya's making it for me this morning. I made her first coffee this morning, so it's only fair. Just the right. Thank you very much. Is Luna selling off their BTC? I don't know, man. We'll find out, right? You never know with a lot of that stuff. Real quick, reaction channel, all right? I just posted it, pinned it to the top of the chat. If you guys want to go follow that, I'll be live streaming on there for the first time today. Not really sure what's time. I got a lot of stuff I got to do today, so whenever I could fit it in, I'm not sure when I'm going to do it. So it'll be set some point today. So go sub to that channel. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Basically, be reacting to other crypto channels videos in a nice way, in a very objective way. Okay, now I might poke some fun at some people, savvy, but you know, it should be a lot of fun. We'll watch like Savvy, Optic Alert. We'll watch George and things like that together. I think it'd be a lot of fun, and I don't see a lot of other people doing that, so. It'll be fun, man. It'll be fun to kind of spice it up a little bit in this bearish market, man. What's up, Street Flames? Moving back into my parents' basement. There you go, Elliot. That's what you got to do in the bear market, man. I'm working at McDub's right now. It's not great. I smell like oil and depression every single day. So, yep, that's what's going on. This would be fun. All right. Anyways, Bitcoin's trying to get a little bounce up here right now, guys. Just be careful. Like, we are at support, right? We are right at this wick, January 24th wick, actually, if I could look at the dates correctly. So we do have a little support here right around 33K. We have, I mean, multiple time frames oversold. You get the 4 hours oversold, right? 4 hour stocks oversold. You get the hourly oversold. With some bullish divergence on the hourly, and you got the daily oversold. I mean, a lot of times Bitcoin does not like to stay oversold in the daily time frame. If we actually go back and look of when it was oversold in the daily time frame, we had back in January, a little bit like mid-January. Didn't stay there for too long. That was kind of the bounce from 33K up to 46K. Before that was all the way back here in May, where we got that big capitulation wick, but we did get a little bounce back up as well. And any time before that, I mean, it's been a long time since then, man. The daily's been oversold. Last time before that, the daily's been oversold was all the way back in March of 2020. Obviously, we know we got oversold and we bounced back pretty quickly. Now, it doesn't have to be a guaranteed bounce. Like, you can go back here to, like, 2019. This one actually got a little bit of a bounce, too. So, I mean, typically when you get that daily getting pretty close to oversold, you do get a typical short-term bounce. Doesn't mean you have to continue up, but you know, at least a little bit of a short-term rally back to the upside. And you'll notice that on the weekly time frame, monthly time frame, as we kind of go over these this morning, a lot of the same kind of things going on the longer-term time frames as well. The monthly looks very, very juicy, man. Very, very juicy. Cheers. Got my coffee. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Will you open stream a capitulation event? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That'll be fun. At the same token, I'll probably have to have my something else open over here so I can buy the dip on some altcoins that look juicy, you know? Yeah, Fear and Greed Index, man. I mean, a lot of people talk about Fear and Greed Index. Back down to an 11, okay? Back down into 11, right? We haven't seen an 11 since. Let's go back and look. I mean, 11 on the Fear and Greed. That's nasty. That's some nasty stuff. Actually, we did see 11 back in January where we did get a bounce, and last summer, right? Where we obviously bounced too. So a lot of fear in the market. I think a lot of it is somewhat warranted. But like we said, man, everyone is bearish. All right, just remember that everyone's bearish. Okay, and how long can everyone be bearish and get what they want? That's the question. I think it maybe could go on a little bit longer here, right? Bitcoin did, if it breaks this 33K support, it's probably going back down to 30K, in all honesty. So we got to wait and see. But what I will say is, if we go to the weekly time frame here, the weekly RSI has dropped to levels that we haven't seen, that we only see in really the deep depths of the bear markets, right? Really the deep depths. Like, if we go back on the weekly RSI, we haven't seen the weekly RSI this low since March 2020. That was real quick, right? Real quick bounce back up. 2018, we did drop below this level, about a 40 on the RSI. But that was kind of already, you know, once you dip below that kind of already marked the bottom, right? You had this big weekly candle to the downside. But after that, it was kind of sideways action, right? Right above the 200-day. The 200-week. And then before that, you didn't see it all the way till 2014. Whereas 2014, you did drop below it, and you did end up going significantly lower to the downside. So, you know, what I'll say about this is Bitcoin is in, you know, a territory where it's only really seen twice for a significant period of time, which is pretty crazy when you think about it, right? It's only seen this twice. 2018 and then all the way back in 2014. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. We're seeing uncharted territory for BTC, at least in the recent history. It's crazy. It's crazy. We did break the 100-week. We looked back at a lot of times. Us breaking the 100-week is not good. We also broke this uptrending support line here on the weekly. That was kind of like, all right, the bulls want to hold this level where the 100-week and this upsloping support line is, and we smacked both to the downside. So it's not looking too good, man. I will say the weekly looks a little shady to me, if I had to be honest, right? Doesn't mean go capitulate your portfolio. It means pay more attention to the market and be ready to deploy your fiat and stablecoins, because typically that means that we're going to be getting life-changing prices in the near short term, right? So keep that in mind, man. What's up, mister? So many great shorting opportunities. Nice. Savvy. Keith, don't tell me what Savvy's saying. I have to react to his video later, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys subscribe to the reaction channel, man. We're going to have a lot of fun over there. It's going to be more of a fun, chill, you know, we're not going to do any serious things. We're going to be reacting to whatever other people say, right? You guys know I love doing that. I love doing it on this channel already. What's up, Goldfish? Good to see you, my friend, on this beautiful, beautiful Monday. Yeah, everything's in red, but how can you be mad, man? How can you be mad? You can't change what you can't change. All right? Whatever happens is going to happen, and usually if you think positively about it, hey, man, just wait. Just wait. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, my friend. Adolfo. What's everyone doing right now? Everyone chilling, drinking some coffee? Is everyone at work? Is everyone in the afternoon getting out of work already? What are you guys doing today, man? What are you guys doing? What time for reaction? I gotta see. I got some stuff I gotta do that I have to be at certain times. So it depends on when I have a little bit of time. But it'll probably be, I'd say it'll probably be at some point either early this afternoon or tonight. But I'll let you know. It depends, my man. Where's Fashad? Fashad rug pulled us, man. All right, monthly time frame. Monthly time frame is something that might get me, is a little bit of hopium, okay? And this is, you know, I'm not going to say this is going to boost us up to the upside right now. But the monthly is something we can look at and say, all right, we got some work to do. But here's the thing about the monthly time frame, all right? The monthly RSI is approaching bear market price. I say bear market prices, but bear market levels. Okay, we have this little range right here on the monthly RSI, right, between about 44 and 48. Bitcoin's only dropped into this range 2 times. Okay, 2 times. Same thing. 2015 and 2019. All right, which marked bear market lows. Now it can stay in that range for a significant period of time, right? But here's the thing: if you look, when it actually dropped into these lows, right, it was already at the bottom, okay? When it dropped into these lows, it was already at the bottom. And it usually was one big, massive monthly capitulation that dropped us into that bottom. If you look where Bitcoin is right now, it's sitting right on top of that range, right about a 48 on the RSI, okay? Now, typically what this meant is you usually get 1 month where you kind of just massively capitulate and the monthly RSI drops into this range, okay? But that usually marks relatively the bottom. Now, we've also been talking about this falling wedge on the monthly RSI as well. It's sitting right at the bottom of that right now. So it's going to be kind of do or die time. Like, what does Bitcoin want to do? It's a big decision month, right? Because if Bitcoin capitulates down, it's going to break out of this wedge, and this wedge is going to be completely irrelevant. If you even think it's relevant in the first place, which you might already think it's irrelevant, right? At the same token, if we can kind of hold where we are right now, 33K, or even bounce, we're still just kind of where we want to be, right? And if Bitcoin wants to bounce up here, awesome. I think that's right now, I would say that's a little bit more unlikely. I think Bitcoin, me personally, I think Bitcoin's going to the summer lows last year, 29, 30K at the very, very least at this point. That's just kind of my gut feeling right now. I don't see the hype right now, and I don't see the confidence in the overall market like we had last summer, right? Last summer we were printing money. There was it was a way different macro environment right now than it is right now, and that's the sort of the situation now. We know Bitcoin does whatever it wants to do, when it wants to do it, how it wants to do it. So if Bitcoin bounced, I would not be surprised, and I wouldn't sit here and be crying over Bitcoin pumping. Like last summer, I mean, everyone, even though the macro environment was better, no one was expecting Bitcoin to bounce at 29K. Everyone was super, super bearish right here at 29K as well. Everyone was expecting like 25K. I remember back then, right? Everyone was super bearish back then. Not as bearish as right now. I've never seen this space more bearish than it is right now. Everyone is bearish. You're talking about everyone, man. Everyone. Even George is bearish. Even George said the other day he's short-term bearish. Everyone is bearish. I guess I've never experienced a market where everyone's bearish. It continues to just go down and down and down and down despite everyone being bearish. It's actually pretty crazy if you think about it. Because that means everyone's getting it right now, right? Everyone's sitting on the sidelines for lower prices. And everyone's bright, right? It's crazy. Usually the herd is not right. But right now, I'd say the herd is getting it right, which is very interesting. Very, very interesting. This is giving me last summer vibes, said Rita. Yeah, I mean, I would say it's a little bit different. I would admit it's a little bit different. I would say that, you know? Eating bread and water till we go back up. Nice. Was last May a true capitulation? I would say so. That was a massive move, man. That was a massive move. Bitcoin yearly bearish engulfing candle. Joe. Even George is bearish. He is, man. Even George is bearish. I'm telling you guys. What's going on, Hamilton? What's going on, bro? Hope everyone's good. How's my portfolio going? It's the same thing as yours, guys. It's the same thing as yours, right? Nothing is really different. Between my portfolio and your portfolio, right? Nothing's different, right? My portfolio, I mean, I have a significant part of my portfolio in Bitcoin and Ethereum, so it's not as bad as a lot of people that have, a bunch of crap coins. And listen, I like altcoins too. A bunch of altcoins and a bunch of low cap coins below 100 on CoinMarketCap. As you guys know, I hold high cap coins for the most part, so I'm not down as much as other people are. But for people that are holding, coins ranked in the 1,000s, coins ranked in the hundreds, I mean, you're down significantly more. But I would say about 70% of my portfolio is Bitcoin and ETH right now. So it's not too bad for me, I would say. Which I always say, people should be holding a significant amount of portfolio in Bitcoin and ETH. I know it's boring, right? But it's going to protect you in times like this where altcoins get absolutely crushed. And I hope it's a wake-up call to some people not to just go all in on alts when the market's hot. I mean, that's typically a recipe for disaster. You want to go all in on alts when they've already gotten absolutely crushed, right? Because if you go all in on alts when they're hot, like super all in on alts when they're hot, when the prices are already going up, that's a recipe for disaster, man. But I hope everyone learns, right? Everyone learns. Right? I bought XRP at $3, $3 plus. It's all good, man. It's all good. RL said, I don't see any reaction videos that are new. Today's going to be the first day, RL. Today's going to be the first day. All right. 32,982. So we're chilling. 32,965. When sell, said Daniel. Daniel, who sold all their crypto? Let me know in the chat if you sold all your crypto in the last week. All right, let's look at some other stuff, right? We talked about total drop into our RIP range. We talked about total 3 drop into RIP land. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. You can't make stuff up at this point. I mean, that's kind of where we're at, and that's the thesis I stood to. And I'm not just gonna be like, oh my gosh, we dropped into rip land. I'm gonna stay bullish. Listen, that's sort of, this is just the general simple hypothesis that I had. Okay, backed into RIP land. You're gonna see 400. You're gonna see 500 billion market cap for alts. You might see it, man. Or else at F-man, yeah, cheer me up. I'm all out, sir. Buying? Nope. Nope. I bought more. All out. Sold. Ian said sold it all on pumps. I'm not selling because I'm down. 95%. Oh my god. 95%, Felipe. What'd you buy? The absolute top, man? How could you even? I don't even think it's possible to be 95% right now. I actually don't even think that's possible, unless you like were bought in all absolute crap coins. That's crazy, man. Paper hands. Agent said I only sold 15%. Nice. All right. DXY. 103.80. DXY just continues to hover around this 2017 high. It continues to hover there. It looks, you know, I don't want to say it looks like it's losing strength, because I would say it's not. It just looked like it had a little bit of a pullback, and now it looks like it's about to rip to the upside here. But sort of the same thing, man. DXY continues to test these highs, and if that breaks, well, once again, man, I would say 120 is looking kind of juicy for the DXY. All right, we don't want to see that, but I think that's the reality of the situation. Looking left, that's like the next previous massive. That's the next previous like macro high. We had a little bit one right here, but that's the next big one, man. 120. So we'll continue to watch the DXY, but right now it's sort of trying to not get above that resistance level, but it's still there. It's still there. I got my last bit of fiat for the big dip. There you go, Steven, man. Me too, man. I got a whole $3.50 now. I made 50 cents this weekend stepping. So I got $3.50 stable coins ready to deploy. Some people sold Bitcoin at 9K in 2020. True, man. A lot of people sold Bitcoin at 3K in 2020. Imagine them right now. They'd be pissed. People sold ETH at $60 in 2020. Imagine them right now.
Nope.
1/3. Rover said we're bullish, man. Rover, say we're bearish, man. We need Crypto Rover to say we're bearish. Let's see. Even stocks are getting crushed, man. If you've seen stocks, they're getting absolutely massacred. I mean, look at altcoins, man. Matic at 90 cents, Link at 9, VeChain at 4, Harmony at 6. Holy moly, man. XRP at 54 cents. XRPers, you are trained for this market, man. You've been training for this market since 2017. You guys should be ready for this. XRP forever be at 50 cents. Forever. It ain't going nowhere. XRPers, man. Court case over in 2021. DXY bullish as AF. Yeah, I would say it looks pretty bullish right now. It looks like it just pulled back and it's ready to keep going. You want to hold vet? I mean, not really. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still holding vet. XRP for life. Court case over 2021. Wonder how many people got wrecked by BB sources in 2021. The sources, man, the sources. The sources, trust me, I got sources. Harmony's token value buzz past VeChain. Actually, on the reaction channel today, we're gonna watch an old video of BitBoy fighting with Crypto Chico, or Chico Crypto, and we're gonna watch BitBoy's lip video when he got pissed at Pump, and his lip was going nuts. It was going absolutely nuts. He could have broke a. He could have. I don't even know. He could have broke something with that lip. He was pissed. You know, some people when they get mad, like their lip just goes. And some people when they're mad, they stay quiet. And then some people when they're mad, they laugh. What kind of person are you? Do you laugh when you're mad? Does your lip go nuts? Do you just stay quiet? Do you get absolutely pissed? Like, do you show your frustration? What kind of mad are you? Everyone has a different mad. I don't even know what I am. Sometimes like I get really snippy, and then sometimes I laugh. It depends. Your lip snaps off. Lip boy, crypto, lip boy. I stay quiet. There you go, unlimited. That's probably the one you want to be. You want to be the one that just stays quiet. Sometimes I stay quiet. Depends. It depends. My eyes turn black. Oh God. Stay quiet. All in 8. Nick closes his eyes. I Will Smith and run away. You just slap him and run away. That was actually the best part of the Will Smith thing. He just smacks him and then just walks away. He just walks away. Turn bright red. Nice. All right. Anyways, I mean, you guys want to even look at altcoins? Like, I've told you guys this. Like, looking at altcoins right now is actually completely pointless, unless you're looking at unless you're just looking for like support levels to buy. I mean, really, that's really it right now. I mean, doing TA on altcoin right now is absolutely pointless. Absolutely pointless. I mean, we could look at like say ADA. Look at ADA, man. ADA fell into our RIP range. It broke below this previous wick. It's got no support right now until all the way back down at 40 cents. Which, do I think it gets to 40 cents? Who knows, man. Depends on what Bitcoin bounces. But, man, look at ADA. Look at ADA. Play the bear video, kick him in the nuts. We haven't been able to play that video in a long time. I miss a lot of these videos, but you can't play them unless you have a reason. You have a reason to. Look at this. Boom. Boom. It is dead. I would say it's dead. I mean, everything is dropping, right? But the thing about ADA is it went up right straight up right here. So it has no support. It has no support between where it is now and back down towards 40 cents. That's the thing about ADA, you know? But it is what it is. I mean, what goes up must come down, I guess, as they say. Cardano. It's funny. Everyone likes to clown Cardano, but like every alt is down just as much as Cardano. I don't know why people just like to clown Cardano. You know, like every alt is down. Look at Chainlink. Look at look at anything. Alco. Look at AVAX. Right. Even Luna's down 50%. I mean, listen, like everyone wants to hype up Luna. Even Luna's down close to 50% from the highs. Don't worry, BTC is going to 04 Red Sox.
Don't worry, BTC is going to be the 04 Red Sox.
Going to be the 04 Red Sox. That was a good team, man. That was back when I watched baseball. I don't really watch baseball anymore. It's too slow and boring for me. I need action. I need action for the short attention span, man. I can't sit down and watch a baseball game. You got a better shot at seeing Santa. You got a better shot at seeing Savvy bullish than me sitting down watching a baseball game nowadays. Yeah, we just kind of watch a BTC, guys. I mean, 32.9. It's hanging on a cliff. I would say it's hanging on a cliff, as we know. Right? It's right at this 33K wick. Yeah, if that breaks, could be seeing some damage. Could be seeing some damage. So we're just kind of chilling, watching the market. That's what we're doing. Savvy was looking to collaborate with people. I suggested you and hot ripped by him. Hey man, Savvy doesn't want to collaborate, man. I would have him on my channel. Okay, it would help his channel to have him on here. But he will not come on my channel. I would go on his channel. I have no reason to. What's up, Mike? He said, like this channel, slow and boring. Facts. That's what we do here. Give me a break, Mike. It's the morning. I'm waking up, my friend. people I damage right now. What? Wait, that's not Savvy in the chat. You got a fake Savvy in the chat, man. You are a clown. 100% clueless. I mean, you're not wrong, man. Hey. But if I mean, my life is great, man. If I could take being a clown every day, I would. So, that's what I'll say. I cannot complain about one thing about my life. What's up, Dimitri? Where are YouTubers now? Oh, I mean, a lot of us are still chilling here, man. I'm here. I'm here. Only reason I wasn't on this weekend is because it was Mother's Day, man. You gotta spend some time with Madre. I'm still in my short position from 68K. Hamilton, you're short from 68K. Hamilton, I love you, man. You're here every day. But I don't know if I believe you. That's like saying I'm still in a long from 3K. You know? Is that true? Not a leverage long. I assume you're talking about a leverage long. That's what I assume. YouTubers are buying the dips. Of course. Why wouldn't you be? Zoom out on BTC. Right? Let's look at this chart. That's all I have to look at. You're almost there. Almost there. Could have a couple more months of bread. That's the reality of the situation. Michael said, JC, save the date. 6-9, pull at least 10% of your BTC off exchanges. Self-custody. 6-9, pull at least 10% of your BTC off exchanges? Why, Mike? I'm generally curious, man. 100x2. 100x2. Oh, boy. Let's look at Harmony. 6.88 cents on Harmony. I mean, at this point, Harmony could see 4.7 again. The summer lows. Summer lows. It's crazy. Like, a lot of altcoins, despite the carnage, a lot of altcoins are still above the summer lows. Now, a lot of them are. Cardano. But Harmony is still above them, which is crazy to actually think about. Is that the real crypto savvy? No, I don't think so, man. MDX crypto every time drunk on YouTube. He's a funny guy. I'd hang out with him. Massive head and shoulders. Massive head and shoulders. I don't really see a head and shoulders. Although, I mean, you know how many times Bitcoin, there's been a head and shoulders in the making, it just doesn't play out? A lot of times, man. A lot of freaking times. But yeah. I don't know if I see head and shoulders here. I mean, that's kind of a stretch. It's kind of a stretch. Now, the bear flag, that's totally relevant. Totally relevant. You already broke that to the downside, right? Swing high to swing low. Where we have a target of 24K. 24K. Which is fine, man. I mean, that's right in our golden buy range. This is my golden buy range. These are the levels that I'm going balls to the wall. Okay? Right now, actually, we went up a little bit. 27,100. Between 22K and, I mean, just keep it simple. Between 22K and 27K. That's where I'm going balls to the wall. Balls to the freaking wall with the stables. Until then, I'm keeping some on the sidelines. But that's where I'm going balls to the wall. Especially, I mean, right at the top of that range. 27K, right in the golden pocket zone. Right below the summer lows. You're going to have absolute peak fear if Bitcoin drops down here. That's probably where I'll be deploying a good amount. And then obviously I'll keep some for the 200 moving average as well. But really in between those two levels is the golden buy range. Where in history of BTC you bought literally at the best time possible. Okay, you cannot even argue that. You go back in time, between those two levels, you freaking killed it, man. You absolutely killed it. Like, you traded the market perfectly. So those are the levels I'm looking at. Will we get it? Who knows? Who knows, right? We might not get it, right? I think everyone kind of wants it to come down here, and that's sort of the issue I have with that is everyone's looking at the 200 week moving average, right? Every single person in the history of BTC, everything is looking at the 200 week moving average, right? Everyone's looking at that. So, well, we see it, right? And worst case scenario, if we go to the 200 week moving average, does it hold because everyone's looking at it? Who knows? Who knows? But all I'll say is, it's almost like it's too obvious that Bitcoin goes to the 200 week because everyone knows that's always the bottom. But we shall find out, right? We shall freaking find out. I think making predictions in this current market time is stupid. Okay, and you just gotta let it play out. What's up, Mason? Can you check waves and possible W on the daily? Yeah, we'll check it. Crow.
Can you check waves?
Oh, is Crow getting crushed?
On the daily?
Yeah, I got you on Crow, on waves, and I'll look at Crow guys too. Waves and Crow, and then we'll check Bitcoin one more time. We'll kind of call it until a little bit. I'm gonna do the reaction stream. I'm excited because we got a new Savvy stream. We got some cool stuff to watch, man. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, let's see. Waves. On what do you want? The possible W formation? Yeah, it's a W formation. Just like I said, man. Just be careful with altcoins when Bitcoin's looking a little shady, right? Doesn't mean this can't be a good opportunity because you are right at support and you do have W formation on the daily. Daily RSI was oversold. You already got kind of the bounce though. So now you got the daily stocks topped out. If you look back, I mean, that's been some pullback areas at that when the daily stocks are topped out. So just be careful at this range, man. That's all I'll say about altcoins. Trying to catch knives with altcoins. If for trades, right? If they're longer term holds, that's fine. But for alts, just be careful trying to catch the falling knife on any like leverage longs or anything like that. Just be careful right now. But yeah, I see the setup and I see why you would think that's a good value area, right? Right at support, right at resistance, right there. Just be careful right here though. Right, I can see this come up to the back up to the 20-day EMA and then dump back to the downside. So just be careful there. Just be careful there, my friend. And then, what was it? Crow? Crow. Let's see, Crow on OKEX. Oh, boy. Yeah, Crow broke the previous highs. I think I'm finally profitable on my Crow to ETH swap. Hey, so in hindsight, who's the dummy now, baby? In hindsight. Yeah, but 23.4. 23.4 on Crow. You broke the previous highs, so Crow's looking likely to probably at this point come back down to the next just simple support level, which is the next previous highs. Right around 20 cents. Right around 20 cents, man. Where are you putting your 350? Where am I putting my 350? Depends. I think right now in current market conditions, I'm probably going to be DCAing more into Bitcoin and ETH, just because you don't know where the market's going. Obviously, alts for alts, it's a little bit different, man. I mean, in this market, I want to stick in most in Bitcoin and ETH. I mean, that's been mostly my recipe for success in crypto, is sticking to mostly Bitcoin and ETH. So I'll probably be doing that. And obviously I'll be DCAing the alts too. It's just the thing about alts is you could DCA into an alt and it can drop another 10-15% to the downside. So I probably wouldn't, for me personally, I'm going to be DCAing the alts if Bitcoin drops into the golden buy zone. If Bitcoin drops to 27K, I'd buy a good amount of alts there. But until then, like until Bitcoin drops to here, I'm probably going to be DCAing to mostly Bitcoin and ETH in this area. But if Bitcoin drops to the 200 EMA, I'd buy probably a good amount of altcoins there, probably about $1 worth of altcoins. And then if it drops to the 200 moving average, probably another dollar of altcoins. So keep that in mind. That's probably what I'm gonna do with my 350, man. My 350. The whole coiner, said Dan. Dan's a whole coiner. I know. Dan said, boss, XMR ETH. Help. That's not that much I could do for you, man. XMR ETH. Let's see. Monero ETH. Look at Monero ETH. Bouncing up a little bit. Oh, God. And then you zoom out and it's like, yeah. You went up to the 50-day, man. And this is the point where it's probably going to come back down. You're going to drop right back to the downside. Sorry for all the dogs that just went nuts. I didn't mean to whistle. I just have a habit of whistling. But yeah. Right at the 50 week, boom. Sorry, yeah, the 50 week. Bada bing, bada boom. That's probably where it reverses. Just a giant bear flag. Bonk. Bonk. Right? Down. Bear flag. Right at the 50 week. Dogs went nuts again. And then you put this to the downside. Like this. Just be careful. Just be careful on that. But right now it's holding up pretty well. Let me check on BTC one more time. So 32.9. We'll talk more about BTC on tonight's stream, guys, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, if you guys want to follow the reaction channel, it's posted to the top of the chat. Go sub there. I'm going to be doing a stream over there at some point today. I'll post it on Twitter and on Discord too, in case you guys want to know exactly when it is. Don't know what time it's going to be. To be honest, it could be any time. I'm not going to promise a time. So check you guys there. All right. At some point, I'll make a concrete time when I can do it. I just kind of gotta see when it works for me. So catch you guys there in a little bit, and then I'll catch you guys. If I don't see you there, I'll catch you guys at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Adios, my friends. Don't panic, sell your crypto. Bitcoin at 33K. We'll see if it gets a little more ugly later. All right. Adios. Peace.